Hey guys, and welcome back to Caffeine, Kilos and Kilometers. Instead of my usual bullshitting about my training plan at the moment and the coffee that I'm drinking and things like that, I'm just going to answer a question that I got recently about how to get more protein into your diet. So whether you're trying to train harder, recover better, lose weight, gain muscle mass, hitting your protein targets are going to be really important, especially if you are in a calorie deficit. So let's break down some practical tips to get more protein into your diet. Numbers. First of all, let's talk numbers. If you're active, you're probably going to want somewhere between 1.5 and 2.5 grams per kilogram body weight of protein in your diet. Now, as I said, if you are in a calorie deficit, particularly if this is a heavy calorie deficit, this number might be on the higher side of this and may be particularly important to you if you are also trying to recover from an injury or involved in really intense training. I get it. Saying just eating more protein isn't going to be the most useful advice. Not everyone can just whip out a can of tuna or chicken breast or something like that in their day-to-day life. So here's a few practical ways to help you make sure you keep your protein high in your diet. First of all, I like to build my meals around my protein. So for my meals, I tend to pick the protein that I'm going to be eating as the first thing that I dish out to myself on my plate. So whether that's chicken breast, whether that's salmon, whether that's beef mince, whatever my protein source is, that is the thing that I tend to pick first with my plate, and I build my meal around that. Making your protein source the foundation of your meal is really helpful to make sure we're eating protein at every meal and on a regular basis. Next of all, planning ahead is really important. If we're trying to prioritize protein as part of our meals, which we should be doing, planning our food allows us to have a protein ready source on a regular basis for the meals that we have coming up. Whether this is by batch cooking your food, like multiple chicken breasts and just having them ready to portion out, whether this is just doubling up, so cooking double the amount of your food the night before and eating whatever your tea time was for your lunchtime one the next day. This allows us to only have to cook once, but also pre-preparing this food allows it to be handy and ready when we need it. Prioritizing high quality protein sources like chicken, beef, and eggs allow us to eat high protein on a regular basis throughout the day at each meal. Adding variety to this with things like tofu, salmon, chicken thighs rather than chicken breast allows us to eat variety without getting too bored with our food, but also maintaining this high protein source and quality nutrients. Obviously, if we are vegetarian or vegan, we want to prioritize our protein even more here, but we're going to get all of our protein from things like soy, grains, and beans as the things that we load onto our plate first. Although I would always advocate a food first approach when it comes to protein and my diet, having fortified foods handy is always super useful as they are convenient to consume larger amounts of protein while you're on the go. Fortified foods like protein bars, yogurts, protein shakes, things like that are super handy on the go and a quick fix to get 20 to 30 grams of protein into your diet while you're on the move. So there you have it. Getting extra protein into your diet is as simple as planning forwards, looking ahead, making protein the priority in your meal, and having a supply or backup of fortified foods or protein shakes allows you to get that quick protein hit on the go. I hope this helps you hit your protein target and intake. And if you have any further questions about training, diet, and nutrition, do not forget to post them down in the comments and like and subscribe for more content, guys. Peace out.